Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gray's Guitars. Thank you for watching. Today we're going to be talking about a very cool new Gibson. Maybe not so cool in the price department, which we will get to in a minute. But just look at this case. Who doesn't want a bright pink chainsaw case? I mean, who doesn't? I immediately fell in love with this thing the second I saw it. Gibson unveils, and that's not sarcasm, it's actually true. I really do like the guitar case, the chainsaw case this thing comes in. Gibson unveils new Billie Joe Armstrong Les Paul Jr. If you don't know who Billie Joe Armstrong is, lead singer and guitarist in Green Day, complete with the pinkest hard case you've ever seen. There you go. The Green Day leader returns with a new single pickup signature model packed with a P90 and a none more pink protector case. Gibson has announced arrival of the 2023 Billie Joe Armstrong Les Paul Jr. and its latest signature guitar for the Green Day frontman. The new model is fairly similar in spec to Armstrong's 2018 signature Les Paul Jr. So, every couple of years one of these pops out, featuring a mahogany body, mahogany neck, with Armstrong's custom slim taper profile, a rosewood fingerboard. Elsewhere you'll find gloss and cellulose finishes, an ebony or silver mist, a wraparound bridge, and vintage deluxe tuners. So it's literally just, a Les Paul Jr. With a slightly different pickup in it and different finish. There are some crucial differences, though. The first and foremost important of this is the inclusion of the P90 DC dog ear pickup, which replaces its predecessor, a 57 Classic humbucker. This takes it much closer to Armstrong's favorite Les Paul Jr.'s, the 1959 Sunburst he dubs Floyd, and his black 1959 model. It is an updated P90 that aims to channel the classic tone of the pickup, but uses a dual coil design to reduce unwanted noise. So it's essentially a humbucker. Anytime you hear noiseless single coil pickups and they're stacked single coils, it's doing the same exact thing a humbucker does. I mean, I think it's like slightly different, but it's essentially a humbucker. That's the way I look at it. Gibson describes it as a modernized take on the Sidewinder build developed by a PAF pickup inventor Seth Lover in 1958. Secondly, there's been a few tweaks to the headstock, and namely a new Graphtec nut. And okay, so we're getting a Graphtec nut versus bone. Truss rod cover that now carries Armstrong's signature. Third and final difference is the least consequential, but most immediately noticeable, an offensively lurid pink hardshell case, specifically a rock-solid Gibson protector case with luxurious leopard print plush lining, which he's had the leopard print lining for a while now. Naturally, we love it. One last thing to note is the price, which has risen almost 60% compared with the 2018 model, from $1,399, so $1,400, to $2,200. A lot of the people will be like, oh, they'll purposely do the 99 thing because it makes you think you're spending less money. In reality, you're not. I just rounded up to the nearest dollar. So $2,199 for the 2023 edition. That's a pretty sizable swing, even with the custom case and new P90. Now, I mean, literally the only difference between this and the regular chainsaw case is different material for the inside, and they're just using a different type of plastic, which I'm assuming is specific to this model. To my knowledge, you can't buy this case separately if you wanted to. So, thanks for nothing, inflation. On the plus side, if you spend your rent money on it, you can probably sleep in the case. That flush lighting looks really comfortable. Yeah, that's fair. I think it's a little steep for rent. I don't think people are paying that much money for it. I mean, you don't get me wrong, rent ain't cheap, but I don't think it's $2,200. It's a pretty nice place if you're renting a place for $2,200. Outside of a major city at the very least. If that feels like poor decision making, you can always pick up the 2021 Epiphone Billie Joe Armstrong Les Paul Jr., which also features a P90 pickup and is priced around $549. Yes, significantly less. For more information, go to the website. Well, let's take a look at the old Epiphone version. Let's see if they still even have it available for us. Do a little A-B comparison. Does it come with a case? I don't think this one comes with a case. Let's go down the picture list here. Let's see, does it come with a case? Oh, this does come with a hard shell case. Alright, so that's not terrible. There's the case. There we go. Alright, so that did come with a case. I couldn't remember if that came with a case or not. So, let's take a look at this bad boy. That is some nice sparkle silver. I'm going to be honest. I can definitely see that. Ooh, what is that? That looks like they have paint on the plastic of the dog ear P90. I could be wrong, but we're just going to take a gander at some of these photos. Let's look at the back under the magnifying glass. I like to look for imperfections on the Gibson page, just out of curiosity. Nothing looks too bad there. There might be this might be a shadow from what I'm seeing. Yeah, okay, but that was just a reflection. Never mind. Just a reflection, no biggie. Yeah, but nice little silvery sparkle finish going on. You got Gibson Deluxe tuners. But let's take a look at just, going through here. So Les Paul, gloss nitrocellulose lacquer, Les Paul Jr., mahogany. So they call it an artist profile, Graphtec nut, dot inlays, acrylic. So no, fancy, nothing there. Set neck. Ironically, this is not telling me. Huh. They said it was a mahogany neck, but this is also not saying that it's mahogany. It doesn't specify. It definitely tells you rosewood, medium jumbo. Electronics, it's just, the P90 DC dog ear, master volume, master tone. Hand wired with orange drop capacitors, okay. 10 gauge strings are on there. You get the nice fancy hard shell case. Let's see if it says up here if it's mahogany body. Let's see. Yeah, it's very interesting that they don't actually specify the wood of the neck, which is weird to me. Because on the article, if we go to the article, I believe it tells you, mahogany body. Mahogany. Yeah, it says mahogany neck, but on the actual website, when I click on neck, it doesn't actually tell me the material of the neck. I guess you can assume it's mahogany, being that that's what Gibson does for. That's like the main neck. But yeah, let's take a look at this beautiful pink case. Look at that bad boy. Look at that beauty. I would love to buy this separately. Nice little key there. Who doesn't love a chainsaw case? I know some people actually really hate chainsaw cases. They say they look cheapy. This one looks classy. You got the nice, beautiful pink, the nice leopard print to match your underwear. For the boomers watching my videos, I know what you're wearing. It's nasty. It's time to wash that thing, too, by the way. Even the door on the inside is pink. Got some pink little nylon straps holding it together. But let's do a quick compare to a regular Les Paul special. You can get one with 2 pickups for like, $400 less. So that's good to know. Now you can't get the silver color, or you can get the Les Paul Jr. over here as well. That's $1,600. So that's let's do some math here. 4 or 5. That's $600 less. Yeah, $600 less. Just by not having his name on it. I believe this comes with a case. Let's see if this comes with a case as well. It might not. This might not come with a case. Yeah, it doesn't specify. Let's go see if I do neck here, if it tells me the material of the neck. Yeah, this doesn't tell me the material of the neck either. That's kind of weird. But yeah, So for $600, you're essentially getting a slightly different P90, a custom color. Just this actually, let's see if this one comes with a GraphTech nut. Oh, okay, yeah, the next is actually they're both GraphTech nuts. Um, this also actually has real rosewood on it. Yes, okay, the Gibson does also. The other one does. The regular one has rosewood. So you're getting a fancy case, and you are getting a custom color. So that's essentially what you're paying $600 for, and a slightly different pickup. I think the pick guards are the same too. I know sometimes they say the pick guards are slightly different. Let's see, 3 screws. Yeah, that's also 3 screws. Multiply pick guard versus single ply. Chainsaw case regularly sells for $250. So, um, even I guess even adding that to the price of like a special like this, that would still you would be up to 1850. So you're talking a $350 difference for a color, essentially custom color case and custom $350. I guess you got to put a premium on the case a little bit. So let's say the case is $350, but still $250 difference for a custom color, essentially. Um, So there you have it. That's where we're going to end it. Let me know what you think. I got a fun special video that involves, I'll tell you the guitar it involves. It involves an Epiphone Les Paul Special 2. I know you're thinking, well, that's just a cheapy thing. But I got a special video for you in the future. Maybe I'll put it up on a short initially, and then we'll go from there. But my name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.